Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to react to Aystar, Pot of Payper and Skrapz Cop That Shit remix. Sick as fuck, mate. What a fucking lineup. Yes, man. Well up for this one. Let's get into it. Aystar living it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
You already know what it is.
Fucking hell, he's made some money since the last time we saw him.
Remix thing, you got me?
Yeah, nigga.
Let's get it. I'm a beast when I jump on these tracks. I spit flames, I'm hot like a drop of hot wax. The tape's already loaded like a 9 that's cocked back. So when it drops, you better clap. It's all eyes on me like a gal who's got back. No one's watching your shit cause you whack. 100% if I had the chance to, then I ain't listening to that. I told me manager stop sending me these
I love the way that he talks, mate. Even in that murder side, he was like, dickhead, who you talking to and all that.
Do you know what though? That actually goes with how he's walking in that, because
yeah,
he's all slow and
proper
calm,
swag,
but
isn't
actually
it?
so like rude shit.
Yeah, man. No, it is. It's wicked. I love it.
100% if I had the chance to, then I ain't listening to that. I told me manager stop sending me these rappers. Stop that. But when it comes to Skrapz-matic, cop that. And any mixtape that I drop, you better cop it. If I shoot you point blank, this ain't a game, you can't block it. 400 brake horse on the golf, you can't jock it.
If I shoot you point blank, you can't block it. It's not a game. Fucking yeah, I should imagine so, bruv.
The 4-4's too big, won't fit in the pocket. And you're gonna need the army to stop it. You'll see when I pop it, send him to the firmament like he's a rocket. The new mixtape, make sure you cop it. Cop that. Make sure you got that shit.
Make sure you got it.
Make sure you got that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit.
I'm a gangster and a gentleman, my suits are tailored. I put my tracksuit on cause I was due some payments.
This is fucking banging. What a lineup, man.
Got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit.
I'm a gangster and a gentleman, my suits are tailored. I put my tracksuit on cause I was due some payments. Put killers in the bushes, yeah we do surveillance. Violate and live where, don't lose your cranium. I come with the brick squad, I'm like the Gucci Mane. I was a star in the traps, I ain't new to fame. How you rapping when you got boots to lace? I got some young boy killers that'll shoot your face. That's a 12.
It's like 50 Cent rapping. It's actually fucking sick. It is wicked, isn't it?
You're rapping when you got boots to lace. I got some young boy killers that'll shoot your face.
Oh shit!
That's a 12 gauge, take your face off like Nick Cage. This tasteful, here's my dick, how does this?
That's a bar. Fuck, man. John Travolta and Nicolas Cage, they swap faces, face off. I'll take your face off like Nick Cage.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
That's a bar, man.
That's a 12 gauge, take your face off like Nick Cage. This tasteful, here's my dick, how does this taste? Disgraceful, little bitch, get your wig straight, get your facts straight. I got rich off a mixtape on a strip late. Please don't get me irate. Pull up on who? I'ma shoot to your sideways. I was broke like a bad joke, gave me migraines. Now it's Frankie with the 4 eyes, I mean 5 chains.
Make sure you got that shit.
Make sure you got it.
Make sure you got that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go.
I fucking spent some money on this video, man.
I was just thinking as
like
well.
that mansion and everything.
It's like they're like all grown up now compared to, you
yeah.
know, like Pot of Payper was like well young back in his day. And
definitely, yeah.
Now
and they're
like
giving it
adults.
that, you know, the series, The Gentleman.
Yeah.
They're giving it like that kind of vibes, aren't they?
Go and rob that shit.
I'm in a 3-piece with a double-breasted blaze. I got my 4-5, but I'm on my best behavior. Young buck keeps one in the chamber. He stays with a mask, only see his nose and eyes like an alligator. I used to break down bricks, carry the remains.
You just see his eyes like an alligator because they just lay on top of the water, don't they? That's a fucking bar.
The mask only see his nose and eyes like an alligator. I used to break down bricks, carry the remainder. Add it to the next brick like I'm playing Tetris. And even though I might forgive, I still don't forget shit. So you've always gotta expect the unexpected. My dog will bring me a stick if I tell him fetch it. Rapid, it's either gonna be a spinner or a matic. And when the fire's in my hand, I move it erratic. I park up.
That's a good little bit of wordplay as well. My dog will go and get me a stick if I tell him fetch it. So you fetch for dogs throwing the stick, but also the stick. That's a fucking bar, man.
Be a spinner or a matic, and when the fire's in my hand I move it erratic. I park up and jump out and then did you catch it? £5 on a t-shirt and a jacket. Don't worry about me, I've been already had it. If you ain't got it yet, then go grab it.
Make sure you got that shit. Make sure you got that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit.
Yeah, gangsters and gentlemen really know what it is. Skrapz matic. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
To be continued. Fucking wicked, man. All of them done their thing on there, man. Aystar, wicked. Love Aystar anyway. And go buy his Skrapz-matic, man, because I know he's got an album out called that. Pot of Paper, fucking hard as fuck always, mate. And Skrapz did his thing as well. All sick bars, man. Wicked. You want any more of these guys? Put it in the comments. You know what to do. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
We're out of here.